What's going on, guys? Sizzle here. I'm back with another video. Today's video is going to be about packaging. I know a lot of people don't like the idea of packaging, or they feel like it's something that is foreign to them. And as you learn and grow in this business, obviously you have to package and ship a lot of items, so you learn as you go. Me personally, I think I've sold around 30,000 items on eBay, so I've packaged just about anything you can imagine, from little small items to snow skis and larger items like that, huge, heavy things. So I've pretty much run the gambit on what you can package and ship up. We had a really good weekend this weekend. I'll show you guys the numbers. We had 32 items sell for $2,606, as you can see there. So we're gonna be packaging this stuff up today. I'm not likely going to get all this package, but everything that says shipped by today's date or probably tomorrow's date, I'll go ahead and get packaged and shipped out today. So what I want to do is just show you guys like how I package certain items, how I package fragile items, and you can kind of learn a lot from this video. A long time ago, I made it a point to say, like, I'm not going to pass up on highly profitable items, even if I think they're hard to ship. I've bought like big, heavy cast iron, hand operated vintage like corn grinders and things of that nature, things that weigh 40, 50 pounds. They're big and awkward, but I've always managed to get these things shipped out. Yes, I have had damaged items. I have had returns. It's just part of the business. It's a risk factor, but I know I grew up skateboarding, and I like to play poker when I was in my early 20s a lot. So risk is really, nothing to me. I've just kind of grown up doing risky things and risky behaviors my whole life. But for some people, they don't like risk as much. It scares them, it stresses them out. But hopefully you can learn some things in this video to kind of minimize your stress and pick up a couple things that you can implement in your own business when you're packaging and shipping your items. But without further ado, let's get started. So this is one corner of my warehouse. I got a bunch of various size boxes on here. Some of it's USPS packaging. Anything that's under 10 inches on the short side, I just throw in this huge box. So that's full of smaller boxes. I got a few smaller boxes down here, some extra tape, but this is where the bulk of my boxes are. So I kind of have them organized by size, so whenever I have something to ship out, I can find the right box. Everything in this slot is 10 to 12 inches. Everything in here is also 10 to 12 inches. These are more of the boxes that I buy in bulk, and these are just pre-owned boxes or from Amazon or things of that nature. And then I have it marked right here, as you can see. So everything in here is 13 to 15 inches on the long side. Everything in this area is 16 to 18 inches on the long side. And then anything 19 or over, the bigger boxes, I have back there in the corner. So whenever I have an item to ship out, I can come over here, and 99% of the time I have the right size box that I need. So here's the first few items I'm going to package up and show you guys how I package and ship these specific items. But I'll run through real quick what I sold these first few items for and what I paid. I paid $10 for the antique Fisher electronic, sold it for $88 plus shipping. This is a cigar box guitar. I paid $65, sold for $125 plus ship. This watch I paid $5 for. I sold for $32.99 plus shipping. The Sharon Stone autograph I paid $5 for and sold for $31. The binoculars I paid $60 for and sold for $110. They're World War II era. This bayonet I already started to package up a little bit. I got it wrapped in the bubble so you can see the start of how I'm going to ship that out. I paid $11 for this bayonet and sold it for $79. This game I paid only $2 for. I had it listed for a while. I started at $25, then I put it on sale, and then I sent out an offer, so I ended up getting $17 for it. And the Wii I've had for a little while as well. I paid $40. I just put it on sale last week, so it sold for $99. And I'm going to package this stuff up and show you guys how it's done. Alright, now I'll show you how I ship each one of these items. I keep these boxes around because I sell a lot of electronics. These are 18 by 14 by 6. And then I covered the top in plastic, or I like wrap this in a small garbage bag and then package it really well with a lot of newspaper so it's not going to move around in there. And then I have this plastic over the top so it won't scuff up the wood with the cardboard. And it's just the perfect fit. I have some bubble wrap on the bottom as well as like a shock absorber. The guitar we wrapped in plastic. Luckily, I have some skateboard boxes laying around from all the skateboards I buy. This fits perfect in this box. So we wrap the bottom in bubble. I'll put some bubble down in the box, slide this thing in there, and then I'll put some stuff around here so it can't move around or anything in there. This was the watch, pretty simple. I always put it in something so it won't get scratched up in the box. And then we put a little bit of paper in there, put this in, and then we'll shove some paper on top like this, and that's good to go. I always keep these boxes around as well, 4x4x6. I probably use these more than anything because almost anything small fits in these boxes. So these are cheap to get on eBay too. I think I just got 200 for about 50 bucks. I got the Sharon Stone autograph photos. I sell a lot of these. I just have a huge collection, so I've been selling them for a couple years now. I put it in a sleeve like this to protect the photo, and then this is it's called a cardboard mailer. It's stiff, it doesn't really bend very easy. And then I have these stickers that say handle with care, do not bend, thank you. So that's how I ship those. And then I got the binoculars over here. I wrapped them in bubble, and I got bubble wrap on the bottom, and then I just surround everything with this newspaper, and then I'll put a couple more pieces of newspaper on the top, tape that up. These are priority mailboxes. If you go on USPS.com, you can actually get a bunch of different packaging options for free. So make sure you're capitalizing on that and get various sizes that you think you'll need. This box was perfect for the bayonet. The bayonet came up to about here. So then I stuffed a bunch of extra bubble wrap at the top because it has a pointy, sharp end. And we don't want it moving around in there. And we definitely don't want it poking out through the side and somebody getting hurt or something. So we got it really nice and safe in there where it won't poke through the package. And once again, this is free packaging, so make sure you get as much of this from USPS as you can. And then I always keep these around. This was the video game, but if I sell DVDs or video games, I always have some of these laying around because they just slide right in. They're perfect. I believe it's 8x6 is the size for that. This was the Nintendo Wii. This box is from Home Depot. It's a 15x12x10. I use these quite a bit as well. They have these at Walmart, Home Depot, and they have a similar size at Lowe's. I think they got 16x12x12 there. And then the Wii fit perfect in this box. Like, it's not gonna wiggle left or right, side to side. There was a little gap on each side, so I filled it with newspaper. I put this stuff in bags so it's not in there like clanking around, getting scratched on each other. And then I'll just fill the top with some loose fill paper and stuff, and then tape it up, and it'll be good to go. So I want to show you guys this. I decided to make this box a little bit smaller because I had like 2 inches of dead space here on top. This is called a box resizer tool. I did mention it in a previous video, so you might have seen it, but I want to show you exactly how it works. I set this size, so I set it to basically score the box at 2 inches. And you can see my score line right there. And then I use my knife and I just cut down the sides on all 4 corners, right down to where the line was scored. And then all I have to do at that point is fold at my new fold lines. So here's the finished product. It makes like a perfectly resized box. And I think I picked this up on eBay for like $12.99 free shipping, something around that. It's called a box resizer tool. So I got a few more things pulled out. I'm gonna do one more lot of items because I don't want this video to run too long. I got this fly rod for $25 and it sold for $52.79 plus shipping. I just put it on sale because I've had it for a few months and I really just wanted to get it out of here, but we still made a little profit on it. The clover sold for $110 plus shipping and I only paid $40 for it, so that was a good profit, and it sold in less than a month. I got the Yamaha 5-disc CD changer. I paid $13 for this and it sold for $38. Another item I've had for a while, so I went ahead and put it on sale and just got rid of it. Then I got another one of the signed autograph photos. This one's Suzanne Summers, sold for $61.59 plus shipping. Another item I had recently put on sale. I paid $5 for that, so that was a good flip. I paid $10 for these North Face shoes a couple weeks ago. I also ran them in the sale. They sold for $29 plus shipping. Sold another one of the bayonets. This one sold for $39.59. Also an item I just put on sales, which is why I advocate for you guys to put items on sale, because this is what happens. You get a lot of sales on the back end in a short period of time. I paid $12 for that. Ended up getting about 40 bucks for it. The last thing that we're going to do today was the Sony receiver with the remote. This sold for $55. Another item I had just put on sale, and I paid $20 for it. I thought it was gonna sell for closer to $80 or $90 because I had the remote. But there again, I just want to give somebody a good deal and get this thing out of here. I listed it in October. It is now December, so I've had it for almost 60 days. But now it's out of here because I just put it on sale. In fact, all these items that we just looked at were part of the sale I just started running last week. So place your item on sale, send out offers, drives a lot of sales. So I got those few items packaged. These are priority mail mailing tubes. That's the 5-foot rod, fishing rod. They weren't really long enough. They're medium tubes, but I taped them together here in the middle. If you'll notice, this is priority mail mailing. So I'm gonna have to ship this priority, but honestly, since it's so light, it's probably gonna be the cheapest option anyway. This was that Clover point of sale system. I packaged it well at the bottom, and then I separated, I got bubble wrap on the top, so that way I can put my charging cord on there and it's not gonna scratch up the screen or anything. I'll put a little bit more of this newspaper on top and then tape it up. This was the Yamaha. I used a lot of bubble wrap at the bottom and the top and on the sides, and then a little bit of loose fill on the top, a little bit of newspaper. Here's another autograph, same deal, cardboard mailer. They don't bend very easy. They're pretty stiff, and you can always get these do not bend stickers if you're shipping something like these old photographs. This was the pair of shoes. This is another mailing box by USPS that you can get for free. This is the shoe mailing box. It's perfect for loose shoes like this. So I put each shoe in its own bag. That way they're not getting scuffed up or anything in shipping. And I'll put some loose fill in here so they're not bouncing around. Another bayonet, same deal. Medium mailing tube, extra bubbles since it's a sharp item. And then we'll fill the rest of that up, tape it up. And this was that Yamaha receiver. This was the perfect size box, but it's not a very sturdy box. So what I did was put cardboard, like line the sides and bottom with cardboard. So what that does is like create your own double corrugated box. And then I had this like foam padding stuff from when I bought all the camera equipment last week. I had some of this foam padding laying around from that lot, and it worked perfect to just kind of protect this in a box that's not that sturdy. But we have this all around, so it's basically really safe in there with that foam, extra cardboard. And then we're gonna package this up real nice and tight. We'll put a bunch of stuff on top, maybe some styrofoam actually, and then that way it'll shut and it'll be a nice firm box. So that's it for today. I gotta finish packaging. I got a lot more to do obviously, but I just want to kind of show you guys the ropes and show you how I package my items. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video. I just got most of that stuff packaged. I think I left like 10 items to do tomorrow, and I'll probably sell a few more things overnight. Then by tomorrow, Tuesday, I'll be caught up on shipping. And in case you guys are wondering on those 32 items, they sold for $2,608. And my buy cost on those items were $704. So my gross profit is around $1,900, but you obviously have to take out fees, some shipping charges, things of that nature. One or two of these items could potentially get returned, but either way you slice it, $1,900 gross profit is great for one weekend. You know, you guys can make a lot of money buying and selling things online. You just have to put in the time and effort. But I hope you guys picked up some stuff in this video, things you can use in your business or side hustle. Appreciate you guys watching. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Thanks again for watching, guys. Until next time, peace.